we need to bring the about, right? So let's bring the about. So now we should be able to see the about somewhere over here. See, like this. Then, and let's copy this and let's open the about and let's paste it over here. Close this. Okay, and change this to about. Okay, so flex item center column gap 12 and margin. Instead of this, I'm gonna keep the margin top and bottom 12. All right, so inside here, first what we need to do, we need to bring the title. So that's what we're gonna do now. So let's create a div, class name. So width, it's going to be full. Flex item center, justify center, and padding top and bottom, it's going to be 24. Cool. And inside here, I need to bring that, because if you refresh this, see, you can see the title animations over here. Okay, I can't see it. It's okay. So what I'm trying to say is, so these two images should come and spread out from the center. So to do that, let's import the motion object first. Import motion. All right, then animate presence to save the changes. And inside here, I'm gonna create motion.div, and inside this, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna bring an image, this text, and this image. So, which is basically image tag, and the source, it's going to be leaf1, which is the left leaf. Class name, width is going to be 6, height is going to be auto, and object contain, and save the changes. Now you can see we have that option. Then let's copy it and paste it one more time, change this to 2. Now you can see we have one more image. Then inside here, I'm gonna bring that paragraph tag, which is going to be exactly same as the hire me button. By default, it is going to display the gradient text over here, just like this. Then now let's fix the styles for this. Class name, it's going to be flex item sensor, justify around, and width is going to be 52. Save the changes. Now you should be able to see this. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna animate this division. Like initially the opacity, it's going to be 0, and the width, that is also going to be 0. While animating it, opacity should be 1, and width is going to be 200, and exit, which is going to be quite same, but the transition, the delay effect, so the delay should be 0.4. Now if I refresh it, just like that, how cool is that, right? So the title section is completed now. Then of course, right after this title section, we need to bring the grid section, right? Main content, the place where we need to break it into two different sections, one for image and another for our content. So which is nothing, where is our home? Let's open the, bring it. Yeah, here it is. Copy this grid, copy division, and paste it here. Make sure the grid division is closed properly. So one is for the image section, and another one is for the content section. So the image section spelling is wrong, image. So let's bring a div over here, div, and let's say class width, of course it's going to be 4, and everything should be in the center, px 8, and here I'm going to create one more div, class name. For the normal devices it should be full, but for the LG devices width should be 96 from the large device onwards. So p, it's inside, it's going to be 2 pixels and rounded MD, and PG gradient to be our bottom right from primary to secondary. Okay, and the position is going to be the relative positions. So let's say this changes. So now we can see a small line because we haven't fixed the height, only the width. So inside here I'm going to bring an image which is the about image, and of course it's going to be width completely full based on the parent width, and rounded it's going to be MD. Height is also going to be about auto, and the object is going to be contained. So that should bring your image like this. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one more division. So div, which is going to be class absolute, width full and height full, and minus top 3 and minus left 2, and let's copy the gradient from here to here. All right, save the changes. So you should be able to see this. So then now what we have to do is we have to make sure this is rounded MD, and I'm going to make it a little bit blur, and I'm going to blur this as a 5 pixels. Save it. Now you can see it is blurred, and I need to send it back. So minus Z 10. Look at that, just like that. So then all we have to do is to bring the content section now. So div, class name, width is going to be full, px it's going to be 8, flex column, gap is going to be 4, and everything should be in the starting position. So justify and items and everything should be in the start. Then inside here I'm going to bring a paragraph tag which is going to have a text as a light text color, text base color, text base, and tracking wide, and text should be justified lower. Save changes. So you should be able to see the content, and I'm going to copy this, paste it 2 to 3 times. Look at that. So now the about section is completed successfully. How cool is that? About section is completed. So then let's move on to the skill section. So that's what we are going to do now.